Hi, I'm Chelsea Cooper and this is my second video and my first one of 2018. So I have literally 3 minutes. Today's topic I want to really quickly discuss is anger. So I am the kind of person who will not even think about scriptures, not think about what God does for me daily, I'm the kind of person I will just say something back to you if you've offended me, hurt me, or you're, in anger you've said something to me. I will say something back to you equally as hurtful. But here in Psalms 78:38, it says, "Yet he was merciful. He forgave their iniquities. He did not destroy them. Time after time he restrained his anger and did not stir up his full wrath." Now, it got me thinking, how many times me as a human being, let's be realistic here, we are fleshly beings. We don't really think or act as a spirit being would, because our spirit being is strong and our fleshly being is really weak. So automatically, the fleshly being of us comes into force and says, oh, you've hurt me, you've offended me, whatever. I've got to say something back to you that's going to hurt you just as much. Now, that's not a good way to be. We have to be stronger than that as Christian people, and we have to really show that actually, do you know what you've just said has offended me, but I'm sure I've said loads of things to the Lord, or I've said X, Y, and Z that's offended the Lord, and he's never shown me his full wrath. So actually, I'm going to be stronger than this, and I'm going to say, nope, not today. Satan, you're not having me today. I am not going to show up to this argument today. Really, it's just not a good way to be. And also, it's not a good way to act. You shouldn't always act so harsh and angry and mean and come on, let's smile, let's be happy. There's loads of things to be thankful for here. So, also on the topic of anger, it says in James 1:20, "For the anger of a man does not produce the righteousness of God." It also says here in Ephesians 4:31, "Let all bitterness and wrath and anger and clamour and slander be put away from you along with malice." Now, slander also comes up in Titus. It means gossip, and I think that, gossiping is an awful thing to do. And maybe when I was a teenager, or maybe when I wasn't a Christian, I used to gossip. I'm not here to say that I'm not perfect. But I think that it clearly says in Titus 2 that we shouldn't be slanderous people. As a Titus 2 woman, you're meant to show younger women that that's not a good trait. So I really feel like, anger, being slanderous, being rude, being bitter, it's just not a good way to be. Let's try and act as Christians and be nice and kind, like God shows us mercy and kindness all the time.